they're spinning right now is because they're leaving a level. If you don't leave an actual level and you just leave one of the Delfino shines, you'll just fall normally and you can hover out of it. And then they bounce on the parasols and then they're in Corona and then I'm done talking about Flood.
And the race has started. It looks pretty desynced, but they'll fix that. 10-second desync, no big
Quan's
deal.
Just sleeping on JJ.
Maybe Quan started 10 seconds late. Yo, we already got some BM right at the bat. No, I'm kidding.
He just knows. He's been around long enough to know that he can handle it. So
we have Kwaniza's audio as well.
Great.
So, welcome everyone to Speed Gaming 4, hosting a race from the Sunshine 80% Tournament 2018.
Woo!
This is a match on winner's side of one of the groups of 4 people between JJplaysgames and Kwaniza. I'm Average Trey.
I'm Sided Williams. And we're going to be taking you through the entirety of this 80% race. Whew. That was me turning it on.
You turned it up a notch.
It was great.
Alright, so backstory.
Backstory between these two rivals. Notorious rivals.
Always been rivals since day one.
Yeah. Since JJ picked up the game, Quan's been looking to bop this guy. Or he's been looking to bop him, whatever.
I think it's immediately worth mentioning, Kwaniza actually got a PB by about 20 seconds right before this race started. Which is pretty remarkable.
22.
Yep.
Something like that.
118, yeah, 22. So I feel like JJ, knowing that, might be a little bit shook, like, oh man, Quan's on top of his game right now. I better step it up. But JJ, the favorite to win this race, having a 115 PB. So it should be an interesting race, I think.
I expect a PB out of Quan.
Another PB from Quan.
That's just how I am with Quan.
117 right here, boys.
At least.
Maybe a 116.
116, maybe.
Maybe 115. Who knows? You know, anything can happen.
It is 80%.
80%. A one-off race. It's so unpredictable, but we'll see. It'll be interesting.
Oh. So the actual history between these two, there's probably none. This is the beginning of...
yeah, all the stuff we said before, we were lying.
Yeah, we're lying. This is the beginning of something between the two of them, obviously. Quan has been around forever, or not forever, but since 2014.
Pretty much since like right before GBS was found, Quan's been around.
Yeah, same with me, same with Trey. Like,
I'm even older than that, but I don't want to talk about that.
He's one of the older boys.
I'm a super old boy.
Yeah, you're like a year older boy.
Well, no, you're also old. You were playing before GBS too.
Let's talk about my history. All right, this is our segue
okay,
to talking about Sided Williams.
So Sid got a 134 or 139 before GBS.
I got a 134?
I mean, who knows?
That's crazy.
History is not what actually happened. History is what people say happened. So.
Oh, that's good. Well,
for all we know, you did get that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Both getting pretty good airstrips. Quan missing the ground pound. That's all right though.
Dude, I hate missing the ground pound.
Ground pounding into a shine saves a few frames of the cutscene starting, essentially. Facts.
So yes, Quan being an older boy, he's been taking breaks as of late. He started grinding for this specific tournament again. He PB'd again. Trey said a little earlier today. And JJ plays games. He is a fierce competitor on the other side. JJ being one of the top threats for like 80% in general nowadays. Getting a 115 a couple months ago. Top 10, right?
Better PB than I have. He's a serious threat for sure.
Is he 115.52 or is he better than that?
115.51.
Okay. That was close.
So he's like top 6 or something?
That's pretty good. It's better than I got.
Pretty damn up there.
Again, let's segue back to the history of Sided Williams.
That's what really matters.
Yeah, let's talk about us.
Sided Williams. You know.
Famed Canadian SMS runner. You just have to pop in Canadian. That's my thing.
But yeah, like we were saying, like Sid was saying, Kwaniza's crazy. Like, I feel like most of the time, Kwaniza only gives like 10% of his effort. But whenever he gives it 100%, which he is right now, he can show some serious results.
Yeah.
So this could be really good. He's gonna play his heart. He's gonna play his dang heart out, dude.
That just might be his attitude, though. He might just seem lackadaisical about everything, but he's actually
that's also true.
We don't know everything about Kwan, but we know a lot about Kwan.
Very mysterious man, but we all know that when he tries, when he's serious, he is an epic gamer.
Yes.
He will free stock me consistently in melee, so he's a
force to be reckoned with. But then again, JJ also
a force to be reckoned with.
Definitely a force to be reckoned with.
And when you got two forces to be reckoned with, face to face, who knows what will happen?
I don't know. The force, man.
It's crazy.
I don't even want to think about how forceful. Whatever.
Oh.
I'm disgusted by the force.
Both playing on the Japanese version, so no version discrepancy.
No version variety, that's what you mean. I long for the days of everybody running on NTSCU.
The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal.
And the race has almost started.
Yay!
For reals.
It's still like 20 seconds. Ugh.
That's why I said almost.
I feel like almost is like 5, you know?
Alright, I wonder if anyone's going to do the scumbag movement here. I feel like JJ will.
Quan, I don't know, he's been practicing.
Here we go.
No.
The hardcore movement over the little rooftop here. Saves like half a second.
Who made that movement? Do you know?
I think Nindide... I actually don't know who started doing that. I want to say Nindide, but it might have been like... Oh, it might have been Justin DT, actually.
Oh, that's... The Canadians
Justin DT resonates with me on that.
The Canadians start everything that's good. You know?
Everything amazing like scumbag movement, the Canadians start.
Yeah. And,
yeah, I want to say Justin DT started doing that. And yeah.
The Canadians have like 3 things, you know? So we gotta rep.
They have that many things?
Yeah, I know. It's mostly Justin DT things. So.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. I made Serena 1/100s a thing, so. Rep. I'm here repping.
Alright, let's see who goes for Shadow Mario quick kill here. Or who gets it.
They're both gonna go for it. No way.
I'd be JJ
shocked.
gets it.
Oh, Quan.
Quan does not go for it, but he gets a good kill nonetheless.
I lost my bet. I bet that both people would go for it. I lost like 20 bucks on that.
You said 20 bucks?
Yeah, I said 20 bucks.
Well, it was Canadian bucks, so it was like 2 cents.
It's like...
Don't worry.
Yeah. It's like...
And the early end, too. JJ with a super sick early game right now. Holy cow. Scumbag movement, quick kill, early M. He's pulling out none of the stops.
He got the ground pound on airstrip, too?
Oh, meh.
Oh, meh.
Quan is...
Well, let's just say he didn't get the ground pound on airstrip.
Let's just say he didn't get any of those things.
Let's just get...
But he's still doing pretty well.
Let's just say he didn't do any of that.
But it's important to know that Bianco 2 through 4, while they are part of the speedrun and have an effect on the overall time,
yes,
Bianco 5 is what really plays a big factor early on.
Man. JJ went for a really early side flip, and it worked out. That was great.
This just goes to show how insane JJ is. Like, that was a solid start from Quan, and JJ just showing his dominance so far.
I'd be really happy. If I was Quan with that time going into the PD cutscene here, I'd be really happy. I'd be like, sure, okay, cool, let's go. This is the run.
I want to say that entry from JJ is, like, better than any entry I've ever had, so... That was amazing.
First, he went for a really early side flip on that windmill, and it worked. Like, he got the highest possible wall kick he could. I'm actually quite impressed.
But then watch Bianco 5 help out Quan, and he pulls ahead. Like, you never know what's gonna happen, dude.
Yep, early game is fickle. Definitely fickle.
Early game is a feisty little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they both doing backflip?
This is gonna be like a 10-17 from JJ. What the heck? That's insane. My gold split is like 10-19, just to put it into perspective.
Let's not talk about my gold splits.
Well, you do play on NTSCU, so
That's very true.
gives you a bit of a disadvantage on early game.
I'd make up all my time in Serena 6.
Oh yeah, like good 8 seconds there, meta.
And DYG, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays, PAL is probably the same speed, if not faster than JP. So
It's good that Racefire bought it then.
in the end, it was good. We made fun of him at first, but then like, you know what? He was right.
During the 3 seconds that we thought JP was going to be the worst version.
Yeah, the 3 seconds we thought you couldn't do EYG on JP.
It's like,
And
oh,
then-
JP's dead. JP's dead.
And then
EYG's not
Jared's
possible.
Giants figures it out, and we're like, well, never mind. JP
well,
alive, JP alive.
we didn't know. We didn't understand the trick. God, like considering Quan hasn't screwed up at all. It's just. Oh, he's going for try hard Bianco 3 movement, or
Oh man.
I guess really good at the game Bianco 3 movement. I don't really know what to call it or what people
See,
call it.
this is what it takes to get like a really sick time. Nowadays, you got to go for like all the strats. No holding back.
We have Nindide to thank for that.
Yep. Pretty much.
All right, travel skip.
Well, first we gotta fight this
Piranha Plant.
piranha plant.
But we're gonna have to time the second set of 3 hits on the Piranha Plant. You know? From a distance so that we can make our way to Bianco Hills before the cutscene starts. Do you know that, Trey?
Please inform me more on that.
I said most of it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Please tell me more. I don't know.
And JJ should have travel skip here. Yes, he does.
And Quan making his way.
Also looking
downtown,
good.
Walking fast. Faces past.
You nailed it.
All right. Bianco 4. One of, I don't know, there's a lot of fandom for this level. It's definitely one of the earlier levels that is, like, you can tell if somebody's good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few levels in this game where like you can really see what separates like the super hardcore players from the relatively new players.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Yeah, this is definitely a skill-based shine. No RNG whatsoever. Just
Yeah, this
collecting
level
egret
has
coins.
evolved like crazy. If you watch this level back in like 2014, there's nothing
Dude,
this insane in it.
I used to have the IL world record for this level. That's how.
That's how much it's changed.
Yeah.
If Sid can get the record, then you know that
Then anybody could, you know.
Did JJ go for the momentum spin at the very end there?
I don't think. No, he didn't.
He didn't? Okay.
He jumped on the rope, very close, and
Still,
jumped from
really
there.
crazy Bianco 4 from JJ. Quan doing really, really well too. It's just JJ is just on a whole new level.
Both on really good pace. JJ on
Yep.
amazing pace. Going into Bianco 5 PD RNG level. Let's see what's going to go happen. You know, let's see what happens.
Yeah, 1332 Bianco 4. That's way better than any Bianco 4 I've ever had.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to.
I don't even want to tell you what it was.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I've had one Bianco that might. No. All right. He bonked on the windmill.
Yo, he's just swagging on him.
Oh,
Hopefully-
second. First try
Nice,
from
Quan having
Quan
issues.
misses. Second
no.
try misses.
I hate when that happens.
Okay. Third try points. Definitely unfortunate.
It happens though.
JJ's getting a decent first spot.
Quan's gonna have to bank on bad RNG on JJ's side here.
He's gonna have to bank on a lot of things at this. Oh, JJ standing in a bad spot.
Oh
JJ
no!
standing way too close to the front of PD, causing PD to swing at him before opening the mouth.
All right, Quan on potential best possible pattern.
Yep.
Pace. I don't know.
Pattern pace, yeah.
The pace of the pattern.
The pace of the pattern is very fast right
pretty
now.
good so far.
That's a dang fast pattern pace.
That's a dang fast pace for the pattern.
Okay, so JJ's gonna get almost second best.
Yeah, he's getting this pattern second guarantees a good third pattern.
Yeah.
So
There's-
overall decent pattern from JJ.
There's only one direction that PD can go from the spot that JJ just got, and it's
And it's
where
right
JJ's
there.
standing right
Where
now.
he's standing, yep. Juan's went over the wall, unfortunately. Not going to get the best pattern like he could have.
Yeah.
But
So
oh well.
JJ spraying PD down for the last time. And performing his final ground pound.
JJ on a monster run right now. Sub
actually-
1630 start.
This is actually so good.
That is insanity for a race.
All right.
Dare I say best race pace of all time at this point in history? Maybe.
I have no idea.
Maybe did his head better. I don't really know. But 1629 in a race. That's.
Yeah, but then Dide probably forfeited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is pace. Quan's
pace,
not
man.
having a horrible PD, not a good PD, definitely not a good PD. Over the wall plus a little bit of going out of his way, but not plus a minute or anything like that, just not
Yep.
good at all.
Not what he wanted.
No. He's just over 17. Yeah. This is it could be still 116 pace. B-Boy got the first 116, I think, with the 17 something PD.
I believe it was 1659.
All right.
Which
Well,
is pretty
still,
much 17. So
yeah.
No early cycle, or no, it had an early cycle, I think, at least.
I have no idea.
If not, that would be like ridiculous.
Let's see what everybody gets for early cycle. Quan's run, I don't know. In order to keep pace early on, I think he's going to need early cycle, but
Oh no, JJ slid a little bit too far there, ending up inside the lighthouses that spawn and sliding backwards a little bit.
yep.
That's very minor though. When you gain momentum into the lighthouse entry, you want to slide just the right speed.
Just the right distance in order to get
The Goldilocks speed, you might say.
yeah, in order to get close enough to the M to spam spray it at the same time you jump into it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty somewhat specific.
JJ doing a pretty safe setup here, doing a dive to the tree with a throw.
What is that throw?
That was a really good throw. What the heck?
Did he spam? I think he spam sprayed the fruit.
Oh, yo, and his setup where he does the floating fruit glitch on JP. That's JP only setup.
What are?
Oh, no,
he
but
got-
this is. Oh man.
That's unfortunate. I was really impressed. I'm still really impressed. For the record, I'm still really impressed by all of the setup to this point in JJ's Gelato Beach skip. Oh, he's
Oh, this
third
is it
try.
again.
I don't. He could have lost his angle, but I trust him.
No, he's got it. He's got it.
All right. That's unfortunate for JJ, but fortunate for Kwaniza.
Yep.
Third try GBS.
But
Definitely.
still,
not what
we
you
gotta
want.
commend JJ's setup there. That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. I've never even seen that before. Oh, Quan getting second try.
I wonder if that floating fruit thing really does save much time over just like throwing it, doing the grab on the pole and all that.
He could be swagging on Quan. You know?
I mean, it's definitely fast. I don't know if it's swag, but you know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
He could be showing disrespect.
We gotta ask him in the interview.
He could be showing disrespect to at the Kwaniza, you know?
At
Oh.
the Kwaniza, are you serious?
Yeah, the underscore Kwaniza on
The
Twitter.
disrespect at Kwaniza?
So JJ
Aye,
getting
aye,
a
aye.
quick kill for Gelato Beach Shadow Mario. good stuff to him.
Oh yeah, and JJ's setup for that quick kill risked the green guy RNG. So looks like Kwaniza does as well.
Who does anything like? Does anybody go a different angle than that?
I do an angle where like it goes around the guy, kinda.
Okay.
But it's pretty much the same. So.
Yeah. Go
ahead.
Go for it. Yeah. Whatever.
Both runners are really good pace. That wasn't really saying anything.
Both runners, really good pace. Sorry, you go ahead. You go ahead. Both runners, really good pace.
I had to say that.
Like I remember talking to V-Man about like back in the day about going for green man RNG-less auto, but we were just like, who cares?
I mean, it's not like a huge deal.
Yeah. Well, it's a huge deal if you miss it, but like the chances of it happening. All right, JJ getting decent RNG. Second guy wasn't good, but third guy's good, and that's pretty much all that matters.
Last guy is what really counts, though.
Yep.
Oh, pause is too early, but I mean, still really good.
Unfortunate time loss from JJ Plays Games. Pause too early.
All right, first guy is good for Quan. And in TSCJ only, you can do a hover rollout to put these guys out.
Yep.
That's
I don't know anything about that.
Because the hover nozzle is stronger in JP, or the chain chomplets have different hitboxes. I'm not sure which one's really true.
Yeah, yeah, that's one of the things that I don't know anything about.
Sid would know that playing in TSCU.
Well, to be fair, I know of it. I've had people.
Oh yeah, I mean, you've probably seen a few runs every now and then.
Yeah, I think you've commented on it being like, oh, you did a rollout into a hover to wash that chain chomplet off, and I was afraid because you were trying to drag him to a different position, like that was going to put him out, and I was just like, no, I play on NTSCU, please. I'm one of these moderns people. Anyway. I'm one of the cool kids. If he talks to the Pianta... No! What
he did. So, talking to Piantas, it doesn't make Piantissimo stop running.
Oh my god. I totally got baited by that.
Yep.
I did not know that.
I thought you were aware of that.
No! I got totally blown away by that. I thought, alright, now I know.
I'm not sure the significance of 2332, but... he was going for something around there? I don't know.
Dude, I got
maybe it's some secret code.
I got jebaited, holy. Wow. I never knew that. I've learned something new commentating this race after 4 years of playing this game.
Well, there you go, Sided Williams.
Thanks. Thanks, Echo.
Ooh, doing a little twerk. Shout out to Huff.
Shoutouts to Huff.
Huff
I was the first one to ever do Mario twerking. I remember him during his post interview during his race that he said that. I was like, I was the first one to ever do.
Huff is very passionate about things he discovered or was first to do.
Really passionate.
Unsurprisingly.
Oh, this momentum. Oh.
Still really good effort.
Yeah.
That's one of those new kit things, doing a GWKD from that momentum spin off the mushroom up there. That's just beyond me.
It's weird. He screwed up in a weird way. He didn't get the Y input, so it's like he missed pressing the Y button or something like that. I don't know. Like he didn't wall kick at all.
Yeah, his timing was just like slightly off.
Yeah.
Didn't die though, so it's fine.
Yeah. All good.
We're gonna see the old school strat from Quan. Just doing that. Nice,
dude. Dude, I do that. Are you calling me old school?
I mean, I still do that. I'm too.
Okay,
I don't go for the new stuff.
We're both old school.
Hella old school. JJ getting the best pattern here.
Let's see.
Saving him like 2 seconds over the worst pattern. He's gonna grab that Shane Chomp and then manipulate him to go a certain way.
And then keep his camera locked behind him and holding forward so he pushes him a little bit further.
Holding on to the Shane.
Yep. Sorry.
Manip right here. Make him turn right there. Make him turn
right there.
Spray him off. And grab him. And he goes to the pool.
Perfect chain chomp. Now let's see if he can get the spam spray backflip dive into the shine.
Very impressive Shane.
What? Yes.
Ooh,
Very
Kwon.
impressive
That's
chain.
two. What?
JJ getting a perfect chain chomp.
Yep. You got the
Just-
backflip spray and everything.
Perfect RNG, perfect movement. Not much you can do better about that.
Sub 25, Piazza 4 is the sign of a solid run.
Oh,
Kwaniza getting
okay.
it too. Let's go.
Chain chomp, a little bit hesitant to go into the pool there, but Kwon made it work.
A little bit further from the chomp, has to do a little dive rollout.
The bridge water slide into the double jump for JJ, going down to the mushroom movement. Getting momentum from the mushrooms and doing spin jumps.
And we're going to shout out Huff again here for the Huff setup on Yoshi skip.
Oh,
Got to
See, I
find that
remember-
sweet spot. There we go.
I remember when we commented the weekly race a bit ago. JJ had the most impressive Yoshi skip because he just immediately dove in. But that time, a little bit, whatever. It's a little bit
What was
worse.
that?
But pardon?
What was that amazing setup you had?
He just like dove right into the tree and immediately hovered back.
Oh, that's right. I guess he stopped
Yeah.
going for that. Might have been too
Oh,
risky.
the orange guy!
Yeah, if that were me, I would just talk to him right now.
Yeah, I would have gone up there. and
Although
tried to do-
maybe he already figures like, okay, there's no chance of a Ramel cycle. I'm just gonna wait till he does it. Do the platform skip. There we go.
No rat bounces, therefore the Pianta doesn't like you. Standing still. Rat bounce being
Rat
a
bounce?
method of saving a little time.
Nope, JJ's a rat bounce hater, but it worked out for him.
Let's see if Kwon does rat bounce. He's probably gonna do rat bounce.
I'm sure that Kwon respects rat bounce. He has to. Ooh, I almost died right there. Okay. The ball barely saving him.
That angle was scary. No Ramel cycle for Kwon, but he's not too far behind. No rat bounce. He
No.
tried to get rat bounce, but he didn't need it anyway. That's good.
Rat bounce on the middle one. The middle
Rat
one's
bounce.
actually less worth it than the other corner ones because I feel like he stops in the corners more often.
I stop him in the middle now too, but oh, he trusted him on the last corner and
Oh
it worked out.
man.
Rat bounce being a method to guarantee a slight time loss rather than the chance of a longer time loss. It stops him from stopping at specific spots. It's fun stuff.
Basically, it's like a risk reward thing. It's playing it safer at the cost of like a second or two.
Yeah. JJ missed the bridge water slide, I noticed.
I'm guessing he gets a 212 here.
I'm 211.
Ah,
I'm going 211.
he always gets a second off of me.
Well, I think it's gonna be 211. I don't have as much faith.
Fair enough.
My
Nothing-
personal best
nothing to do with my guess.
my personal best in Pianta 6 is a 212, so I think I'm better than JJ.
Well, JJ does insane strats like that, which gives
What
him a bit of an
is
edge.
this strat? Never mind.
JJ's got a bit of an edge with his insane new tech here.
This is gonna be a 213.
Holy
This is a
cow.
213.
Should have had more faith in him.
Dude, I don't even know.
I don't go for any crazy stuff here, so I'm not surprised. My PB in this level is a 213.
Mine's still a 212 for like however long it's been. All right, let's see what Kwon does.
Let's go, Kwon.
Kwon doing the tried
Barely
and true
gets that
strats.
unlock. That's a really crucial unlock to get.
The V-Man spin jump dive. Shout out to the V-Man.
This is the. Fortunately, female unlocks are less costly to miss than male ones because their animation's a lot shorter.
Oh, he missed the spam spray.
Oh man, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
I swear
Goes
that
down.
one woman has like more goop on her or something.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah, you're right. We should lab it. Lab it out.
Labbing it. 207
Currently
was,
labbing it.
207 was the world record in 2013. So
Good stuff
good
to
shit,
Kwon.
Kwon.
I'd be all right with this. Kwon's gonna end up getting a low 30. JJ at 29.20.
JJ still on 115 pace if he keeps it up.
God, crazy.
God damn.
I've never even thought about having a low 29 Tianta.
Well, to be fair, on NCSCU, like your early game's gonna be slower no matter what.
Let's keep mentioning the fact that I use NTSC.
So, yeah, well, like it especially loses time in early game. So it's yeah. Because Serena 6, you save the time back a little bit. In EYG.
JJ seeming to have a successful honey skip. Quan getting a low 30, which is decent. It's pretty good. Like he has time to make up, but it's still a good pace run.
That is solid pace for a race.
Race pace. Solid race pace.
Solid race pace.
The pattern pace. What were we talking about? The pattern pace?
The pace of the pattern.
That pace of the pattern was pretty good.
Also doing honey skip.
Quan having a little bit of issues with honey skip before the stream, but let's see if he does fine.
I think he's ironing him out though.
Yeah.
He looks good.
Not much to iron out if you really think about it.
He ironed him out.
Yeah, he definitely labbed before the race.
He just kept his composure. He got the honey skip. Just like that.
Man. Now he doesn't have to watch Shadow Mario stick his tongue out. Or run away, you know?
That's one of the best cutscenes. Unfortunately, we got to skip it. But oh well.
Yeah, unfort. Definitely unfort.
Most unfort.
Most unfort, sir.
All right, JJ with the DM shot. That's a really hard shot even for me nowadays.
And the cap shot. And the
that
DM
shot,
Wilco.
The DM Wilco, and the final shot.
Does that have a name?
Perfect mecha from JJ. What the hell?
He didn't do the swag Sid shot. I would have liked to see a swag Sid.
He was too fast for the swag Sid shot.
The swag Sid.
That's how good he is, dude.
He's so good.
What do we call the last shot in Perfect Mecha? Just the last shot in Perfect Mecha.
I've never done it, so I do Sid shot to final Sid shot. Let's call it. We all call it Sid shot in the SMS community, just so everybody knows.
If you don't even need Sid shot, then you are truly.
Yeah, you do a swag Sid. That's what we call that as well.
Truly a solid player.
Truly.
All right, Quan with DM. Quan with the calf shot.
He's not going for Wilco DM. He's doing Huff.
Oh, shouts to Huff. This is more old school setup here.
And Sid shot. Oh, he missed the grab. Unfortunate. It just saves a few seconds. You just grab the missile
like
earlier than he did and shoot it at a weirder angle.
Yeah,
that's great. Saves a little bit more time.
Really good mechas from both players. This is a really good race.
JJ getting a perfect mole skip. That skipped really hard. Really hard skip.
I agree.
I have nothing to say. It's a really hard skip.
My silence implies I agree with you. Pin to 2, pretty easy secret. You just gotta like jump at these reappearing platforms as soon as possible.
Every now and then you die and feel like a dummy.
Just you gotta like be like, hold up, next time I shouldn't go so soon. Shouldn't it go so hard next time?
Man, I should really practice Pinna 2. Man, I gotta invest an hour into practicing Pinna 2.
An hour?
Yeah, an hour. How long do you practice Pinna 2?
I mean, at least 2 hours.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. I was being too confident with my estimate of an hour.
Clearly.
Yeah. Most of my practice time, let's be real, is Pinna 2. So. Oh, he was. Quan for some reason wasn't confident with his timing on that spin jump dive, and it looked totally fine to me. He ground pounded really early.
And to die like a dummy.
Yeah.
Alright, I bet we're gonna see some pretty crazy Pinna 3 step from JJ here. No. The wide turn, yep.
Yamada strats. That's what.
Oh man, this is that new. Oh.
The baby
movement. A lot of inputs right there.
The baby movement there. You have to press BABY in a row.
Oh, unfortunately, it gets a little bit caught up on the sail there, but still really, really good.
Now. Oh! He's having
does it really spell baby?
Oh no!
Oh no! Shoot.
Oh, this is why Pinna 3 is one of the most punishing levels. You don't just die and start again. You just have to somewhat improvise movement to get back up there.
Pinna in general is really punishing to mess up at all.
All right. Okay, we're good.
It's a very obnoxious level.
Really good start. Messed up a little bit, and then it just got to him.
We're going to see the older fast Pinna 3 from Quan. Oh no, unfortunately a little bit too slow for that. He's got backups though, I'm sure.
Dude, he's looking like me when I started learning these strats. These strats are really hard.
They are very, very difficult.
They are really hard.
And the stuff JJ went for is like 2 steps beyond that. It's just ridiculous.
Just jumping on the 6th coin and then...
Good backup, good backup.
Yep, good stuff. It's really unfortunate that Kwan's messing up not in similar ways, but like at the same time JJ is, because he's not making up very much time when
he's
JJ
not capitalizing on the mistakes like he could.
Yeah, that's a shame. All right, let's see how crazy this Wilted Sunflowers is from JJ.
It looks like a pretty standard setup actually.
All right, he's not doing crazy.
Not the new Dide setup.
Yeah, where you basically just jump, spam ground pound. And
you have to get hit.
I don't even know. I still do like old Samu strats from 2014.
The best setup, like you literally, like they just all jump at you at once. You have to get hit, and you just keep mashing ground pound and hope that it works. I've never even tried it. It just looks insane.
I was trying to improve my strats a few months ago in Wilted Sunflowers specifically, and I watched Ndide do it. I'm like, well, I'm not doing these. Let's see what the next one is.
The old Dide one that I go for is actually pretty good. I'd recommend that one.
The old Dide strats. Sounds good.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh,
Kwan getting...
These are like the classic strats. Unfortunately, missing that one guy.
I don't know why he didn't go for it. Like, maybe he thought that the Snooze-a-Koopa, that's what they're called. Maybe he thought that the Snooze-a-Koopa was going to come out earlier or something like that. Maybe he just thought he couldn't get to them, but I think he could have made it if he knew.
I believe that was the calf setup, right?
I'm not sure.
I actually don't know the calf setup. I know the calf setup is like the simplest one-cycle setup to go for, probably.
All right. JJ, beginning EYG. He went back to pin a 3 in order to execute this.
EYG is always a huge factor in these races.
Yeah, like there's...
Oh, the durian. No, the durian went in the water. No!
He has to go to the durian on the other side now. Which...
He's got to get the backup durian. Oh, this is huge for Kwan. Oh my goodness.
Does he know where it is?
That is
there it is.
very unfortunate. He knows where it is.
Good. He knows where it is. I'm happy.
He's got to get the backup durian.
Oh, if he puts this in the water.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, it stopped.
I wouldn't have gone for that, but then
that
again,
was a bit sketchy there.
That was scary. I don't even know how it stopped there. Maybe he just knows more.
I think
about
there was like a
mechanics.
slight slope that saved him there. I don't even know.
Maybe he just knows more about the durian mechanics.
Kwan will definitely, hopefully Kwan will capitalize on this time loss. From
Kwan
JJ.
will definitely, hopefully, capitalize.
I mean, I don't want to curse him, but I got faith in Kwan right now.
All right. JJ clipping into the unloaded park to execute on EYG, getting the good angle for the platform to go through, again, the unloaded park to the loaded merry-go-round to go into the loading zone for pin a 6 secret.
All right.
It all working out. Good stuff.
If either of these players played on PAL or NCSCU, they would have a bit of an advantage here, but JP is the slowest for this, unfortunately. Because of no fruit storage.
How does Ndide have the fastest gold here still then?
Because he's Ndide.
Okay, well, good answer. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, over the top, to the middle.
Yep.
And he makes it. Let's go, JJ.
Let's go, JJ. Saves a second. Let's go.
Solid second saved.
I'm going to bet that Kwan does over the top to the right.
That's, yeah.
I'm willing to bet you $7.
I will raise you to $8.
Whoa. I'll accept your $8 bet.
All right.
Wait, aren't we betting for the same thing?
Shoot.
Okay, well...
Do we both win $8 now?
Yeah, we okay, everybody donate.
Everyone give us $8.
Everybody, thank you.
We bet against the whole chat.
We were both correct.
The whole chat said over the top to the left. We said right. We're right.
Dude, I would be so surprised if we went for over the top to the left.
Left is like irrelevant nowadays. I'm sorry, I explained myself.
I forgot over the top. It's like it's either over the top to the right, under the top to the right, or over the top to the middle. That's it. There's no over the top to the left. Or you screw up and ride the platforms, that sucks.
Yeah, honestly, if you can buffer spin jumps, right is the same difficulty as left, pretty much.
Yeah, but left is like 5 seconds slower or something like that.
No, not 5 seconds. It's like 1 second.
Oh, I always thought it was like...
I think right stays a second over left, middle is a second over right.
Okay. Well,
Or
I've been
something
feeding
of the
this
sort.
information to all those people I've been telling about over the top to the left.
5 seconds?
I thought it was like 4.
You good?
Four
You good,
or
Sid?
something.
You good?
All right, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm learning new things about Super
I
Mario.
just don't know where you got 5 seconds from.
I don't know. It's been so long since I did over the top to the left, you know?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I believe JJ finished at just barely a sub 40 there, which is solid for a race. Unfortunate that UIG kind of screwed him over a bit. He could have had an insane run. No longer 115 pace.
Quan getting a 40-30. Still good. Not a sub 40, but it's a race.
It is a race.
But it's a race. Hey, Trey, this is a race.
Ooh, questionable
JJ
rollout from JJ there.
Yeah, JJ doing a weird rollout off that boat.
But, you know, he's fine. He's JJ.
But it's a race, you know?
But it's a race.
Things happen.
You just roll out randomly in races.
Yeah, that's the race mentality.
The things that don't happen in actual attempts. These are like race-only mistakes.
You just randomly press A. It's what you do.
The big green button is just so tempting.
Dude, it's so big.
True. Momentum spin jump. Like, I see this movement and I'm like, dude, this game is so sick with its movement, you know? Am I wrong?
Yeah? No, you're right.
I'm right.
Sorry, I thought you were wrong for a second.
Nope.
Dude, Rico 1 has improved, like, the strats for that even over the past few years. I remember grinding... Oh, man, the triple jump was the only way to get a good Rico 1, and otherwise but now there's, like, the water slide involved, and hovering all the way to the
Instant
boxes.
momentum spins are pretty crazy.
Quan twerking, you know, there's so many new strats.
Twerking while waiting for the blooper to recover.
Like, I've never even thought of these strats.
This man knows how to swag on us.
Maybe he's swagging on JJ.
Ooh.
You know?
That's also possible.
Or maybe he's just swagging on chat, waiting to give us $8 for obviously being correct.
Yeah, they all owe us, obviously.
Yeah. Because we formally, before the race, we definitely explained that. Yeah.
So we will see no bloopers in use at all in either Rico 2 here.
During the blooper surf safari.
Blooper surfing safari.
That's what the level's called. It's great. It's a great level name. I don't know how it's a
Whoa,
safari.
JJ Y turning really late there. You're gonna miss that Y turn into the. Ooh man.
Yeah, it's punishing. Like
and he barely makes it in.
Like if you know you're gonna screw it up that bad, not that he knew or anything like that. It's faster to go for blooper.
Yep.
To go to the entrance there, but that's just unfortunate. It's a race, Trey. It's a race.
But of course, it's a race.
Yeah. JJ just hitting all the checkpoints during the Rico 2 secret.
There are two key checkpoints to hit. He hit the first one back of that one. Ooh.
He didn't successfully buffer his spin jump? Weird.
JJ looking a little bit shook on his movement. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah. Getting no 21 still saves like, I don't know, 2 seconds, something like that.
Juan is keeping it really close here though. He is out here.
Yep.
Catching that first checkpoint.
A little bit iffy on his movement still, but who knows?
Did Quan get a solid Rico 2 entrance? I didn't really see.
I was talking about the race itself.
I was looking at JJ. So.
Yeah, I was watching JJ. Sorry. I'm a big JJ fan.
Juan's only like 30 seconds behind though. He's doing pretty sick.
Yep. He had a better...
Actually, more like 20 seconds.
He had a better secret than JJ, but not much better. So it was just a 20. But
yep.
That's
no
only
sub
like
20s, but you know, it's a race.
You know, it happens. It's a race.
Ooh, JJ was going for the ledge canceled spin jump dive there, but barely missed it and bonked.
JJ went for Justin DT movement in Rico 3. Shoutouts to Canada.
The frame perfect Rico 3.
Yep.
Actually, Justin DT movement, that's like 10 frames. But the spin jump, that's frame perfect. Oh, and Quan getting that ledge cancel dive that JJ attempted.
Oh,
Yo, and
this
the
might
dive
be really good.
Had the optimal crane setup for the dive rollout. That's insane. Insane Rico 3 from Quan right there.
He didn't start the hover at the perfect time, though. I'm a little bit heartbroken.
Oh, it's a race, though.
But it's...
You know, it's a race.
Yeah, you know, it's a race.
Whatever.
Ah.
Still, I was very impressed by that Rico 3 from Quan.
Yeah. Dude, having the reflexes to go, this crane is this crane specifically. I'm going to dive, roll out, spin jump. JJ having a little bit of
JJ not
hiccup.
buffering the spin jump. Oh, no.
Dude, his spin jump buffer. Oh, he's going for the backup.
He's got the backup on lock, though.
I'd never go for that. I just go back to the boat and let's do it again.
Really?
Every time.
I would recommend that backup to you, Sid.
Okay, let's. Well, I never forget. I never remember.
Show you how it's done.
Oh, Quan going back to 2014 Rico 4 entrance strats. I think he just forgot or didn't.
Yo,
forget.
now we
Failed.
have Quan capitalizing on these mistakes from JJ.
Dude, he's making it close. We
He's
told
making
you.
a comeback here, boys.
We told you. Like their PBs
And
might
girls.
be vastly different, but Quan's been in and around the game for a long time, and it's just you just see the experience through his movement. You know.
Like we mentioned in the intro, like back in 2014, we would race like almost every single day. We just have the race mentality nailed into us. Ironed into us even. Nailed.
Yeah, it's really fortunate that Quan didn't get a sub 2 on Pianta 6 because then he would have had to forfeit, and then this whole race wouldn't matter, you know? But
yeah, you know, but he didn't get a step 2, so.
Yeah.
They need to forfeit there.
Yeah. I was
But
going to
yeah,
talk about it there,
Quan-
but this is the perfect time for me to talk about it now.
Basically, Quan, very accustomed to racing.
Yeah.
He's got very good mentality right now. I can see it in his gameplay.
Yeah, I can see it in the experience in his controller inputs.
I can see it in the inputs.
Yeah, you can see it in the inputs. Yeah.
So,
Ooh.
second blooper fight.
He sprayed the blooper, hover canceled his height, and then, dude, that was really good. JJ's Rico 5 movement there was really good. The hitbox for the water on Quan's
Yeah.
didn't hit.
That sometimes happens.
I've never seen that one.
Sometimes you spray the blooper from far away, and he just toughs it out. He tanks it.
See, it's unfortunate that JJ doesn't have sound, because I don't know if he got Screamless.
We'll never know. I guess we can assume he got it though.
The Quan didn't get Screamless. Very sad.
Losing a frame or two.
There's a visual. I have a visual cue for it.
The visual cue is a bit more tricky for Rico 5 though.
No, it's actually trickier for Rico 1. I can talk to you in depth about it, but I feel like this isn't the place.
This is definitely not subjective at all.
No, it's really good, I swear. Maybe it's NTSCU only.
No, my opinion is right.
My opinion is right.
That's all I'm hearing right now.
Dude,
But either way,
my opinion, correct. You know,
my opinion wrong apparently.
your opinion, wrong.
Oh well.
Dude, but it's a race.
So, JJ. Hitting the red pimple, getting on the blooper.
The red pimple activating the red coins, just for anybody that doesn't know.
I'm pretty sure they're both going to go for the faster reverse route, saves like a second.
I need to figure out what, because both of these experienced SMS runners did different movement than I do to get to that button. So maybe I'm the one at fault, you know?
JJ did kind of a weird movement there. He went around that whole... He like approached that 7th coin a little bit differently. That was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But it works, so...
Got a 132.
We're going to see Quan do a different weave here, like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little bit faster.
He might get a 133. Oh no, his left.
Not quite.
He turned a little bit too much there. Then it doesn't really matter. It's frames, but
Yeah, 132 is pretty much the common time with this route. The old route, 131 was the common time. So
it's just you pay
saves that a
attention.
second.
When there's an in-game timer, you just pay attention to the timer. You're just like, oh, I lost half a second. Dang.
Or it's like better grind Pianta 6 for 6 hours straight.
Yeah, let's get a
In-game timer.
213. I just got a 212. You know.
I, having a 213, have not done that clearly.
Yeah.
Couldn't it be arsed to learn the hardcore Pianta 6 strats?
218, too much to ask, IMO, you know?
Meh, we'll let Feck do that.
Syrup.
Or Syrup. The actual
right.
good players of this game.
JJ not screwing up Rico 7. The only thing about Rico 7 is that you just can't. You're trying not to screw it up.
Yeah, if you mess this mission up, it's very punishing.
Yeah, and it's not hard to begin with, but there are faster strats, but I don't know of very many people that go for them, if at all.
They're pretty risky.
Yeah. Like you can save like
getting a sub 50 Rico. We got a very close race here.
Yeah.
Because JJ was leaking a bit of time on that Rico, which allowed Quan to catch up. Yako 6 could be a huge factor here. Let's see if anyone chokes here.
Yeah, let's see if anybody chokes, dude.
Yeah, that'd be exciting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah.
Can't wait for the chokes.
Now we want all our racers to win here.
Yeah.
On speed gaming.
To be fair, Trey, everybody technically wins.
Everybody wins.
Yeah, but at the same time, somebody has to lose.
At the same time, we want to see those chokes. No, we're joking. We're joking. But seriously.
No, we're not. Okay. Oh, you're going over the hedge. The SB strats, I call them, even though they've been around.
And JJ getting
forever.
a very nice. That's like the Capelon strat, where it's like a dive, rollout, spin jump, into wide turn, wall kick off the wall, dive kick. that's
very well said. I don't know what he did, so
Quan with the classic spin jump wall kick.
See, Quan and I, very similar SMS runners at this point. He doesn't do much different from what I do. That's good.
Honestly, in a race, just go for what works.
Yep.
You know,
do what you know. Don't go for anything super crazy unless you're one of them, and then
one of the elites.
One of the elites. Quan waiting. He didn't have to. He definitely didn't have to wait there, but
playing it safe, respectable.
Yep. Again, Trey. I don't want to keep repeating myself over and over again, but it is a race. You know.
It is.
Yeah,
that's true.
So,
yeah.
You're
not wrong.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you.
Ooh, I find it interesting. JJ not even going for the quick kill there. I thought for sure he'd go for that.
Do you think Quan's gonna do it?
It's actually not too hard with a good setup.
Yeah, if you know, if you just have to practice it and figure it out. And
if you watch this back, JJ, I assure you, going for that quick kill will get you the 114. That's the one. That's the key thing you need right there.
Is Quan gonna? Oh no.
No, I doubt
it. Okay,
Quan is ready for what works.
I'm like, I don't know. Maybe Quan will go for it. Who knows? Quan twerking again.
All I know is Quan loves twerking. So
yeah, that's all I know.
There you go.
He's been practicing. He recently got a PB, and he loves to twerk. Like, those are the three things you really need to know about Kwaniza.
Yep.
All right, smooth entrance to Serena by JJ.
JJ is in there.
Now he gets to play Manta.
Yay.
I wonder if anybody's going to do Stray Hut. That's the question on my mind right now.
If you do Stray Hut, you gain at least 5 respect points from both of us.
Yes.
Automatically.
Yeah. Like, I debate maybe 6, you know? Like, 5 definitely. Oh, Quan trying to get the hover into the pipe. And it works sometimes. Sometimes it just blocks you.
If JJ gets a bad Manta and Quan gets a really sick Manta, this could be a tied game.
Dude, if a lot of things happen right now.
If everything goes exactly like I say.
If everything goes into Quan's favor right now, Quan could be ahead after this level.
But like seriously, Manta, even the tippity top players will get like not even sub 3 splits here occasionally. It can go really badly.
Yeah, you're right.
Sometimes he'll just pinball you around a million times, and
you're so right that I kind of feel bad for making fun of you.
Yeah, I am right. I put you in your place, Sid.
Oh, he's having a bad first phase. He doesn't. Oh, there he is. Okay, he gets.
JJ got a perfectly fine Manta. Quan will not catch up here unless he kills him instantly.
I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely time to save potentially for Quan, but not a lot.
Just that one big guy over there he's got to take care of.
You gotta get that big guy. Oh, there's a big guy behind him. Oh, he's getting thrown around. Don't get hit by the goop.
Pinballed.
That's it. There we go. Needs
Alright,
water.
that was okay.
If I think there's...
I think JJ's was slightly better. But
Yeah, definitely.
Quan's was very good still.
Yeah, JJ just had a small hiccup at the beginning. Quan had a bigger hiccup. Like more of a burp, you know? Alright, good stuff.
Yeah, that was definitely still like a sub 3 tier.
Oh, he didn't look at the sun. He's gonna be facing the hotel manager, I guess. What do we call him? I just call him the mayor.
That guy's gross.
I call the Pianta that owns the hotel the mayor, and somebody pointed it out one time, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, he has a mustache. He's just like the other guy.
No, he did Y. He like did like a last second Y storage.
Wow.
Yeah, like in this game, if you Y camera yourself in a direction,
yeah,
it'll store that direction between cutscenes.
You can even store it going like JJ did it a few times. You can store it going into the shine grab cutscene, so Mario's just facing a totally different direction.
Or same direction, but camera is fucked up or messed up.
Well, yeah, he's facing this. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
and JJ with the Y. Yo.
The GWK over the watermelon. Did he do that?
Funnily enough, I think Kwaniza was the original person to find that strat.
And we're probably not going to see him do it.
That makes it even funnier.
Yeah.
Quan does not have faith in his own strat.
I didn't
Here
actually
we
know
are
that.
in 2018, and people are actually going for it.
Shoutouts to Quan, I guess. I didn't know he found that. I'm learning, dude. I'm learning.
I
things.
believe
Do
he did because it was a huge meme back then. Quan's like, "Oh, you better do the GWKD here." Yeah, he's not even doing it. Yeah, I assure you, Kwaniza found that originally.
Yeah, dude, you do commentary with people that know stuff, and you learn stuff. You know.
Yep.
More stuff. You know?
I'm like 99% sure of that because Quan was always like harking on people to do it, but no one would do it.
And now he doesn't do it.
That is funny.
That's his thing.
And now Dede does it, JJ does it. I'm sure some Japanese players do it.
Nice momentum spin off the gear for both players.
No
Quan
choke.
doing it now.
I gotta say, I am impressed with both these players' performance so far. Namely Quan, because he's the underdog right now.
Yeah.
He's holding his own.
Dude, he's making the people believe in the Quan show, you know?
Having a bit of trouble with banana split here.
Yep.
There we go.
Yoshi Skip 2, as some people call it.
Very good Yoshi skip 2 when he got it.
Proficient Yoshi Skip 2, I'd say. Let's see if Quan can capitalize on some of the time save between JJ and him that he has during this
Every
level.
second counts. If you can save a second on 10 levels, that's 10 seconds.
Thanks, Trey.
You're welcome.
Now I know.
In case you didn't know. There you go.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And he gets the first
thought-
try, banana split. Nope.
I had the utmost faith in Quan that he'd get it first try. All right.
That capitalization, though.
JJ starting Serena 4. Gonna skip the casino. Gonna enter the pipe
We're
as
gonna
fast
see
as
the
he can.
casino, but we're gonna skip all the slot machines and nonsense.
And garbage, if you will.
All the garbage.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't get... Oh!
Oh man, no hole in one.
Yeah, that's a shame. Having a little bit of an extra bonk party in there, too.
Could we see some further capitalization from Quan?
Yeah, let's see some capitalization. I'd love to see some capitalization right now. Oh, he's doing butt slide!
Butt slides!
He did the Dobby slide! I'm
This is
freaking out.
2018, folks.
We do Dobby slides now.
Butt slides, Dobby slides, whatever you want to call them.
Dobby slides.
He saved a good half second right there. Theoretically, he could butt slide on the very last cube too and save even more time. That one's really risky though.
Yeah, but that's
That's pretty much IL only until.
that's like
2019.
the Dobby slide, you know? The butt slide.
Yep.
It's hard. It's hard. game.
JJ's showing you why he's a top player though.
Quan doing the old strats. No butt slide for Quan.
Quan is doing what works.
Quan likes to twerk, but he has so much respect for his butt that he
Twerk
won't.
and do what works.
Yeah, he won't slide in his butt. All right, he didn't even dive out of that. All right, good stuff. They're close. They're a lot closer than their PBs say they should be.
Oh yeah, Quan is keeping up the heat.
And that's why it's kind of interesting the way this tournament is bracketed, because it's bracketed based off PB right now. So
yeah,
and
it doesn't
Quan
give
got
any
his,
information as to like how consistent in races people are. It's strictly on PBs.
But Quan got his PB like what, right after EYG, or like his PB
For
today
a long time ago.
He got a PB today, but before that his PB was like 2015, like mid 2015, something like that. So it doesn't tell any, like it tells like a percentage of the story, a small percentage.
But yeah, Quan PBing today is showing that he's hot again, and he can definitely hold his own.
Yeah.
Even in 2018. A few extra cycles here could be the difference.
Yep.
Once again, saying, if everything goes in Quan's favor, he can catch up.
I wasn't going to make fun of you that time.
Okay, I had to make fun of myself.
It seemed very sensible from my point of view. I didn't... But I appreciate you making fun of yourself.
Yeah, you know, we have fun here.
We definitely have fun here. So yeah, the story of King Boo.
Explain King Boo to anyone?
The story of King Boo. You can get extra cycles of the slot machine. Took me a second.
Yes.
And each extra cycle adds about 7 seconds, depending on fruit movement, stuff like that. So, yeah, we don't want extra cycles. After an enemy phase, we want another pineapple. If we don't get pineapple, we skip the phase and wait for him to give us pineapple. That's basically
the best cycle is fruit, junk, fruit, junk, fruit.
Yeah, junk.
I believe JJ got the best pattern there.
I didn't notice any extras.
Ooh,
Quan getting one extra, at the very least.
Not gonna help him out. Only one though is not too bad.
His fruit luck wasn't too bad. There was one that went way too far to the right, but otherwise, pretty good fruit. But there's only 3 fruit, so I guess 1 out of 3 is kind of bad. Who knows? All right,
like one or two extras like the most common.
Yeah. We used to think that the average extra cycles were 2, but recently it's like no.
I feel like it's 1.
Yeah, we were talking about this a while ago, and you said it was 1, and I believe you.
Thanks for believing in me,
dude. Your opinion in this specific scenario, correct?
I'm not really sure how good JJ's Serena 6 game is. I'm assuming it's pretty good because he's JJ.
He is. It's a race. It is a race.
Ooh, missing just a little bit. That could have been really good.
219 still pretty good for JP.
Still solid for JP, yeah.
Quan left early.
Yeah.
I just noticed
this is the thing that happens sometimes. You lose track of what mission you're on and you get ahead of yourself. I'm sure Quan realizes this. Sometimes after you finish a notorious level, you're like, whew, good thing that world's over. Oh wait, I still got these 6 and 7, whoops.
Well, that kind of sucks. He's going to have to do movement after completing...
honestly, it's not too bad. The only problem is that we're going to be desynced for a while now.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot more unclear as to who's ahead.
It's going to be like J. Cool, being like, no... in the
I'm gonna be the one person to do a different route so that no one knows where I am.
Yeah, and I'm gonna screw up every level beforehand so everybody thinks I'm ahead, even though we have to clarify that he's literally 4 minutes behind.
Not throwing shit at JJ, we're just saying facts here.
All right, JJ.
Or no, I mean J.
Cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, J.
I mix up JJ and J. Cool all the time, man.
There's so many J's.
I'm not even throwing remote shade at JJ. I meant Jake Wolf.
I meant, dude. Yeah.
Whatever.
So Quan, I wonder if he's realized yet. He probably has.
No, he posted a low in the chat. That means he realized.
A low.
A good old hearty low in the chat.
Definitely a hearty one. So JJ actually finished Serena and going to Noki. Yeah, the only thing is that Quan's gonna have to, after finishing Noki, go back to Serena.
That's like 6 seconds of movement. It's not really a whole lot.
Nothing too bad. It's just
the main issue is that it appears he's ahead when he's really not.
You just kind of kick yourself when you make that mistake. It's like, well, that sucks.
If Quan didn't actually skip any missions, he'd be on 115 pace right now.
Which it goes to show how good Nindide's world record is.
Yep.
Not even on world record pace.
Further showing why Dida's had the record for almost a year now. It's the same record.
It's like, oh, if he did in fact skip Serena 6 and 7 and was actually at this moment in Noki Bay,
he'd be on a pace that's almost world record pace.
Not even world record.
Yeah, someone's got to get on today's level at some point. I'm sure JJ could do it. Nanashi could do it. Yamato could do it.
People are working at it. Leviton could have done it.
Ed Wilhelm could do it.
Yeah, Sid Ed Wilhelm. I love that guy.
Whatever that is.
Average Trey could do it.
Yeah.
I feel like I was being set up for that, so I had to say it. Anyway, JJ having a solid Noki 1. No, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Yep, very solid, very solid.
Yep, good job.
Nope, it's a race.
it's a race. All right, Quan.
Don't sleep on Noki 3. You gotta. That was a solid 7th coin there.
The movement between 7th and 8th was.
Yeah, I got a little bit stuck there.
But I don't know. It's fine. Oh, look at he did the wall kicks that I can't do. JJ did the wall kicks I can't do.
Oh, you mean the spin jump off the thing?
Yeah, the spin jump off the
the
angled wall.
The angled wall kicks.
Yeah,
they're pretty tough to get used to.
Yeah, good stuff. Good dive into the shine. Clip through the wall with the spring.
Fire right now.
All right. So Quan's been practicing Six Tooth. I know that. Hopefully he pulls it off.
See if he gets it.
Is he gonna go for Huff setup? No.
The Huff entry here saves like a few frames. It's a lot harder.
I've never done Huff setup. I've been
cool.
I've been made fun of for not being able or not doing Huff setup. I just don't know how to do it. Like you have to get like a momentum somewhat spin jump right into a triple jump. I don't know.
The hard part for me is actually getting the water slide.
Oh.
Because like the water doesn't always go exactly where you want it to.
All right, let's see how good JJ's Noki 3 is before I pay attention to Quan's eel.
Seems like JJ knows his stuff.
I'm gonna be looking for the movement between the 7th and 8th.
That was kind of shaky between 4th and 5th right there.
Oh,
see if Quan gets 6 tooth.
All right, JJ's movement was good there.
Oh, Quan's only doing 5 tooth.
All right.
5 tooth, only about 6 seconds slower than 6 tooth.
Maybe it just spun the wrong way for him to be able to do it. Who knows?
Yeah, you got to react to which direction the eel spins.
Yeah.
Change what order you spread the teeth in.
It just changes where the gold tooth is, and the gold tooth is pretty important. Oh, he got cutscene skip.
That was a textbook 5 tooth with cutscene skip.
Textbook 5 tooth.
And cutscene skip.
What?
And cutscene skip.
Yeah, and cutscene skip.
And a race.
And a race. Good job. Good job, Quan.
Just saying in a race makes it seem 2 times more impressive.
Oh man, he did it in a race?
In a race. That means it's so much better than
that's so
not a race.
Really? He did that in a race?
In a race.
In a race. All right.
This man
JJ
is nuts.
JJ starting eel. Again, I'm going to clarify this once. Quan still has to do Serena 6 and 7. Quan is not 2.5 minutes ahead of JJ. That would be very impressive. But
Quan is not on 115 pace.
Dude, but what if he was?
I'd be popping off for my boy.
I would.
I don't know what I'd say. I would just
It'd be like, really solid run from JJ, but Quan right now.
Quan, though.
JJ, 3, 4. Going for 4. Oh!
He's got this. He's got this.
Did he have... Oh, okay. Okay, I was obviously mistaken. We don't have the audio for JJ.
Sprayed that gold teeth off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought there was going to be a little bit purple left on that.
It's
so
kind of
successful.
Kind of weird not having audio. You can't really tell.
Yeah. There's like you definitely use the audio.
Oh,
cue
misses
for the
cutscene
tube.
skip though.
Oh, he missed cutscene skip.
That's gonna cost him about 15 seconds if he hugs the wall here.
If he hugs the wall, maybe he doesn't know. Like certain people I could name, that
I
if you
almost
hug the
named
wall,
one, but I held back.
But if you hug the wall during the fall here to the shine during Noki 5, you save 5 seconds from the fall, because there's a whole mechanic thing I could get into with the eel room where you just fall closer to the sides.
Yep, JJ knows it. He's hugging the wall.
Good job. Hashtag hug the wall. See, that's a thing that I found. Shoutouts to Canada.
Sid did find that way back in 2014.
Yep. And I remember Dalton SRL responding to me, being like, I thought there was something. I remember that. I was just like,
I was
job.
like, I wonder if I can apply it to Nokia 8.
Oh, yeah. We were trying to apply it to Nokia 8. It's only eel.
Yep.
So yeah, anyway, JJ getting 6-tooth though, but missing the cutscene, which is okay, I guess. Only losing 15 seconds or so.
Quan's doing the OG entrance to Noki 6.
Dude, how many people actually do rope movement?
I do it, and I'm a scrub.
There's like, there's a handful of people that do it.
You'd be surprised. A lot of newer players go for it just on the principle that it's faster, even though they always lose time on it.
I've never practiced it before.
I'd recommend newer players not go for it that do go for it, because you're losing time every time. But maybe they're playing for the long run, like eventually it'll save time, so I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know. It is hard to save time with it, unless you're like perfect.
Oh, he misses pyro kick.
Misses pyro kick. But good recovery.
JJ just swagging on PNT Sumo right now, just rubbing it in. Like, I've been waiting here forever. Quan finishing up Noki 6.
Yo, JJ got a 13 in-game time on that. That's actually really good. It doesn't matter, like, for RTA, but...
It would matter for 120 Shine's RTA.
Yes, it would. JJ has been playing 120 recently, so...
Maybe that's where it all comes from.
120 knowledge.
Too bad there's no Piantas to talk to during the
I
PNT
believe
Sumo race.
JJ did not do tight reps in his PB because he knew he could 115 without it, which I believe was a really smart decision on his part. If you're not confident in ropes, don't bother going for it.
Okay. Quan almost letting Shadow Mario go up to the top. If you just stand in the right spot, you can have him die here, which he
Got
did.
the semi-quick kill and twerking.
And twerking, going back to Serena now to finish up Serena 6 and 5. Or Serena 6 and 7. 6 and 5.
JJ nailing tight ropes. I expect nothing less.
In a race?
In a race.
In a race.
Tight ropes in a race.
Tight rope? Wait, he did that in a race?
We could see a ham cycle in a race too. Oh man.
Oh man.
He's going fast. He's going fast.
He got the greeting cycle.
Yo. JJ is going nuts right now.
And what a good Noki 6.
This man has world record potential. Ooh, okay, that was
that
good
ground pound. Yeah, the block cycle that he spun jumped to. That was a little, but good. Good job, JJ.
Very solid.
So Quan back at Serena 6 again. Very stingy. You have to wash up 99% on the JP version, right?
I believe we finally determined what it actually is, because Piku Kirby figured out on Dolphin how many goop units it takes out of how many goop units.
Yeah.
And it's like 98.6%. So almost 99. Pretty close.
Do you think Zelpiku will ever do it for NTSCU?
He should. At least someone should figure that out for NCSCU. I'd assume it's around 94 or 95%.
So for context, JJ got a 219 in Serena 6. So that's the time difference there. Quan getting a 215. Not much difference, but definitely some, you know.
Yep. Oh, and Tarek saying it's 98.3. That was close. It's somewhere around there.
Okay, Quan. Okay, JJ starting Corona. Quan starting Serena 7. So,
Oh, speaking of Flood, if you unlock Flood from Serena, is the camera different when you fall down?
Yeah.
Ooh, we're gonna see some Flood knowledge from Sid here.
well, the camera is based off the level that you're leaving. So the camera angle that, like, for Noki specifically, the angle that the camera's at when Mario's landing on the platform there to go back into Noki or something like that. That's how the camera is when you're starting Flood. Same thing with Serena. If you're leaving Serena, it'll be at the angle. So it should be like when Quan gets this shine and starts the Flood, it should be facing towards Gelato.
Yep. JJ getting fast Corona.
I like that
there's no stopping this man.
I like that I talked about that during Fast Corona.
Yeah, I was gonna just like mention it.
No, but I have to go in an in-depth description. I was trying to go as fast as I can. I'm sorry.
Honestly, if you run this game and you have like 116, 115 potential.
Why did he...
Oh, he missed the rocket buffer.
Did he miss it, or did he...
Cloud canceled. Yo.
Yeah, there's no way he intentionally did that. So yeah,
JJ knows how to cloud cancel apparently, even though, you know.
Yeah, he wasn't
wild.
Really around. So if you were paying attention to Quan while he was falling, the camera was facing Gelato. Blah blah blah. Thanks everybody for listening to my commentary. I've been with Williams. Quan not going for faster Corona. All right.
Yeah, like I was saying, if you have like 115, 116 potential, I would try attempting to learn fast Corona because it saves like 5 seconds, so it's definitely worth it. It is very difficult though.
I've always known it to be 3 seconds faster. Is it actually 5?
It's at least 4. I know for a fact it's at least 4.
That's fair. JJ having a fine time doing Bowser. Obviously watched his Kwaniza. Obviously watched his Kwaniza Bowser tutorial. Shout out to
time from JJ. 117.30.
Good job. Shoutouts to Quan for making the best Bowser tutorial.
That's true. I'm sure JJ watched that tutorial extensively.
Definitely. Front to back before the race, just to get a read on Quan.
Although JJ one of those players to go for the left peg initially. I'm not sure what that accomplishes, but I guess it's preference.
Yeah, I don't. I've always looked at that being like, why? But who knows? Maybe it's like a little bit closer.
Possibly.
And then you go right.
Like 2 feet of movement, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure Quan's watched Quan's tutorial, so he should find on Bowser.
He was telling me earlier today that he was watching his Bowser tutorial.
Yeah, this is a really close race. Kwaniza actually would have beat his PB again, his old PB. I think.
He's consistent. Dude, anybody who has to face him in the lower bracket, that's
oh, maybe not. I think Gibbs gonna get him. He had a 44 before.
45.
Oh, so a second off his old PB. Wow.
With an extra goop.
Quan is extremely consistent.
And he's only going to get better if he keeps up the pace.
GG.
Right,
Quan can definitely get a 117 if he puts in the work. No problem.
Oh.
But JJ, the favorite to win, shows why he's a solid player.
Beats Quan by a minute 15. It was a good race.
That was a really good race.
It was close for parts. JJ was ahead for all of it, but there were it fluctuated.
Quan was so close to catching up for quite a long time there.
Yep. Like he was just entering or finishing levels when JJ was entering other ones, so that's like a 30-second gap of some sort.
Yep.
So that's not too bad. especially up against a racer or a runner of JJ's caliber at the moment.
We're gonna get
Top
introduced
10 and all.
here with JJ, and I'm sure Quan will join too. Hello.
Yo,
Hey JJ,
Congrats.
how's it going?
thanks. Like, I was very nervous in mid game. If you guys couldn't tell.
We noticed a little bit.
Yeah, you missed the second rocket storage going up to Bowser.
That was like one of the things I was like felt like doing. I don't know why. I wanted to see if I could do cloud cancels.
Oh, did you? Oh, you intentionally? I knew it. I knew you went for
I
that.
did.
You were swagging on Quan with cloud cancels?
I was debating on Crystal Kick as well, but my Noki 6 is real good, so
Oh,
I just
man.
kept going.
Good job, dude.
Well, I love cloud cancels, so I got a lot of respect for that.
I had a very strong early game and end game, but my mid game, I felt like in Pinna, I started getting really nervous and I saw that Quan was catching up to me. So,
Yeah.
like, I tried to go faster, but it maybe kept dropping inputs.
Yeah, he was like maybe the closest, maybe like 25 seconds away from you at some points.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, but your early game, like out of Pianta, being 29-20.
It was 29. It was, I think, let me find it. I think it was 29-19, and I
That's-
missed the other skip like 3 times.
And you didn't get early cycle? Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Holy. That goes to
Yeah,
show.
when the durian went in the water in EYG, I was like, you better know where the durian is.
I'm like surprised that I knew where it was. I'm like, that's
Yeah, I
never
knew-
happened before.
I don't know exactly where it is. I knew it was in that general area, though.
Yeah. You get it sometimes by accident when you go for the coconuts. But
Mm-hmm.
like when you went to kick the durian, the second durian, did you have any like hesitation towards that? Did the thought cross your mind that it could possibly also go in the water?
I was like nervous, like it could have gone into water. I'm like, should I have done it earlier? But I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna do it now. And I think if I did it, like, if I kicked it one more time, it would have gone to water. I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure it just hit the ledge and just stayed there.
Yeah,
it
just
hit, like
realize-
some slope and like just stopped dead in its tracks.
Yeah, I thought you like knew something super deep in the like I didn't say it on commentary, but I thought you knew something super deep within the mechanics of durians that you
No,
did
I was
like
just
the
really
JP
lucky.
glitch. You did like the JP
JP
fruit
durian.
glitch with a durian, and I was like blown up slightly, but I didn't want to say anything because I knew I was just like making stuff up. Maybe
Yeah.
And I'd make fun of you for it. So
that was nuts. Don't make fun of me. But like yeah, that's nuts.
I'm so surprised to pull out 117 with like the mistakes that I made with Penna 3 falling all the way down, and then Rico was just like messing up everything.
Yeah.
My Rico, I didn't make any major mistakes, but like my movement was just sloppy. I was getting really nervous because I knew Quan was catching up to me.
yeah, you knew
the-
Quan was like capitalizing on all the mistakes, just like getting little bits of time every now and then.
The Rico 2 entrance.
Oh, the
Oh,
Rico 2
yeah.
entrance.
I saw you wide turn so late, and I was like, oh no, what's he doing?
I pressed Y once and like it didn't register, so I had to press it again, and I was already too
Oh.
late.
That's what I figured happened. It just looked really weird.
But you impressed me with a lot of levels. But talking about specifically Rico, the movement to Gooper Blooper himself, where you canceled Mario's height with the hover right after you sprayed the blooper. Like I don't know if that's a common strat. Like it probably is, but I've never seen it before. And it
I remember
impressed-
seeing it somewhere. I don't remember where, but like I just like added it on to where I was. And
That's like deep knowledge. Like you knew that the spray that you had just sprayed was gonna hit the blooper in the face, but then hovered to cancel, and then it hit the blooper. I was impressed. Like the subtleties of SMS impressed me sometimes, and that definitely did.
I was really excited about my draw skip. I thought it was going to gold split, but then like I hovered way too early for it.
Yeah, how much time does that floating fruit thing save over doing like the regular throw?
I'm pretty sure it's like half a second or something, because like
Because I know it's not much. It's just like it looks really cool.
yeah, that's the reason why I do it. I just really enjoy doing it. And the problem is if you don't get frozen fruit, the coconut's going into the water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's half a second per swing. You know,
That might have been the best ever pace in a race out of Bianco 5.
Maybe
Unless Dennis had a better time.
I still can't believe it got 10-17. Like I was like shaking when I was entering the PD cutscene.
that was
That's 2 seconds better than my gold, so it's crazy.
We were talking about how Quan was like he was doing well going into Bianco 2 and finishing up Bianco 2, but we're just sitting there going like JJ got early M, he got the quick kill, he got the ground pound into the airport shine, he got like you did a really early backflip going into the windmill. And you did it perfectly, but I've never seen anybody go for a wall or a side flip that early and get it and not clip through the windmill.
I was debating about doing this, like the spin jump Y turn thing, but I remember in practice earlier, like I wasn't getting it, so it wasn't really much point in going for it.
Yeah, that thing is scary. I see Cap going for that.
That seems like the JJ answer. Yeah, I was considering going for something faster, but then I said, let's go for something that's fast.
Yeah.
Let's just suck it up and go with the tried and true and do this really, really well. But yeah, good job, JJ.
Thank you.
So you're advancing to the main bracket. I don't really know how that's gonna work when like that gets set up.
I think we're like really early on this, so it's gonna be a while before like the whole bracket set up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're set to go really far into this race or into this bracket. Like
if you can 117 consistently, you can get really far.
Yeah. Like and like you have a 115 PB, so like who knows where you can go with this.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Do you have any shout outs? People like shouting out people. I don't know. Maybe you do.
I would probably say just WMD. He's like been with me the entire time. Like as soon as I started, like for SGDQ 2016, he's been with me like the entire journey.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Final question, I guess. Did you watch Quan's? Have you ever watched Quan's Bowser tutorial?
I have not.
Oh,
didn't even need it.
That's a shame.
Funnily enough, you went for the GWKD at the beginning of Serena 2, you know?
Oh yeah.
Kwaniza actually found that.
Oh, did he really?
Which is pretty funny. And back in the day, it was a huge meme because it was like not even worth it. But obviously nowadays, with like the crazy movement we go for now, people actually go for it. And now Quan doesn't go for it, so it's just kind of funny. But yeah.
Are we gonna get Quan in or?
I don't know. Does Quan want to interview? I don't know where he is right now.
Does he want to talk to JJ? Does JJ want to say congratulations, but like secretly be like, "Hey, I beat you into the ground."
Secretly,
he really did put up a fight. Like he was literally only like 20 seconds off of his PB, and I was like 2 minutes off of mine. So it was very good. It was very good for him to be very consistent with his PB.
Going into this race, yeah, we know that you wanted to like we know that you were going to do really well, but like PBs don't speak very like, especially with someone like Quan having PB'd. Like his PB that bracketed him was one like from 2015 or something like that. So like Kwaniza definitely has places to go with that kind of thing. No, speaking of Kwaniza's PB, welcome Kwaniza.
So,
how do you feel about your race, Quan?
Man, I'm feeling like I played out of my mind. But this guy,
well. You almost like beat your old PB again.
I did. I beat it by 3 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought it was 44. Holy cow, that's crazy.
Bro, this ain't fair. This ain't fair, bro. With my old ass, with all my old ass late 2015 strats, playing out of my minds. This boy JJ just good shit, JJ. You little...
Thanks.
Oh my god.
How'd you feel when you left Serena early?
I was just like, all right, whatever.
You just apparently load in the chat.
I was like, yeah, I was laughing about it. I was like, that's stupid. But I'm kind of glad I did it because in like fast 80%, I've been choking Noki 6 like every run, so I got that done like a little bit earlier. So it wasn't that.
What made you leave after King Boo?
I have no idea. Just thinking
I think sometimes you're just like, okay, thank God I got King Boo out of the way. Time to go to Noki. Wait, I just got you 3 to 6 and 7 now.
For whatever reason, I said Noki in my mind. I don't know.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
I almost re-entered Serena because I was watching the stream, and in my stream I finished Serena 6. Oh. So.
Well, hold on. I'm trying to think of something. So like, Quan, you were making up time for most of that. Like you were behind right away. Let's be blunt. JJ got like a 10-17 Bianco 5.
Yeah, I was mad.
Yeah, so you were making up time for. Pardon me?
I checked in on the stream just after like Pianta, and then I was like, all right, I got a 30. Maybe I'm only like 20 seconds behind, but I was low key like a minute behind him. So
yeah, he didn't get early seconds or anything like that either.
Yeah,
and he had third try GBS stuff like that.
The one thing I remember was like the orange guy, like right when he throws you up, he was just sitting there forever.
Yeah, you went into over the shoulder cam for that.
I was like debating, like, should I just
I'm assuming you gave up on early cycle and just like, we're like, you know what? I was gonna wait for him.
Usually, like, he takes like 2 seconds there, but he didn't.
Yeah. Well, also, before I go into my question that I was about to ask, what do you have against rat bounce, JJ?
In my opinion, I only go for rat bounce if he doesn't stop on the middle one. If he stops on the middle one, I don't go for rat bounce.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good answer.
That's fair enough.
Okay, both of your talk about pin of 3. Both of your pin of 3s.
Oh god.
I'll go for. I just messed up a spin jump input. That was it. I thought my backup was fine, so it only cost me like.
Yeah, it was a fine backup. I saw that.
So this is cool.
I like entering not like pin of 3, but entering like the area where you do the pin of 3 strats. I'm like, I'm gonna go for fast boat. I'm not gonna go for fast boat. I'm gonna go for fast boat. Just like going back and forth, and I'm like, I'm just gonna try it. And it went really well, surprisingly. But then I let go of hover too late or too early, and I just fell all the way down. But I had a good backup.
Yeah,
good backups.
I just segued right when JJ fell into the water. I segued right into the fact that Pinna is one of the most punishing levels, just because you don't you have to improvise strats. You don't just die and restart the level. You just have to get out of the water and try to get up as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
So what about Quan's race, Trey?
I mean, it was solid. Like, he's really consistent. I feel like Quan, like I said, has tons of racing experience from 2014 when we raced all the time. So he had like the good racing mentality.
Oh, important question, Quan. If you had gotten a sub 2 Pianta 6, would you have forfeited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say in chat, if JJ gets a worse time than me, he forfeits, but
okay.
Well, he didn't. He got a 213.
Yep.
213 is solid.
God,
I knew he would.
It's nuts.
So you go on to play Libre, Quan. How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about
if I just play kind of consistent and get a sub 120 or maybe a 120, I should be fine. But we'll see. Just no big mistakes, and that'll be good.
He can come like Libre has been practicing.
Nah, Libre is good, bro. He almost got me on the first race. He just had a really bad Serena.
Yo, Libre just beat someone he PB'd by 2 minutes. So he's truly dominated him.
And so JJ is going to go on into bracket, so we don't know who he's going to face. Do we know who he's going to face or anything like that?
We don't know.
No, we don't really know anything about the single elimination bracket yet.
Well, that's cool. Well,
I think it's going to be seeded based on just who wins. Or I don't know how it's going to go together. I guess we'll figure it out. But
we will definitely figure it out. Well,
I'll figure it out.
Good race, guys. Congrats, JJ. Good effort, Quan.
Quan put up a very good fight for this race. I was very nervous throughout.
So Quan, I asked JJ if he had any shoutouts. Quan, do you have any shoutouts?
Rat bounce.
Shoutouts to rat.
Very good shoutout.
That's a strong shoutout of any shoutouts. So thanks everybody for watching. This has been Sided Williams and Trey on commentary.
Follow Sid and Trey on Twitter.
Thanks, Quan.
Thank you for the plug.
And so
until next time.
And good effort, guys. Good race. That was probably one of the most hype races that
was one of the top 3 races so far this tournament for sure.
I'm looking forward to what you guys have in the future for this bracket and stuff. Oh.
All I know is if I see Paper Ario in bracket, I'm destroying that man. I'm taking that man's.
The call out.
Yo, Paper kind of a villain this tournament. Am I right?
I'm taking that man's life. And me and Calf are money matching if we meet in bracket. Taco Bell's like nacho fry box, but I ain't too worried about that.
Calf's busy with Overwatch.
Yeah,
you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'll probably get on Overwatch right after this.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we're signing out.
Peace.
See ya.
Goodbye.